Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jalen Dawes, of course, and this is Jalen Unplugged. Right now, we are currently in the bathroom. I just came back from dropping my daughter off. We're about to take Zion on a walk. It's currently 7:48. Today is August 14th. Today is Friday. I don't know if we're taking a trade today. I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to stay off the charts just because it's not looking the best. Once you come back from walking Zion, I'll show you guys what the chart's looking like, but it's not looking good whatsoever. So I'm thinking we might just take the rest of the week off. We ending green anyway. We had a banger day yesterday trading. So I think we should just wait till Monday. Just because the market is in this weird spot right now where it can go in any direction, and I would like to have more confirmation when I'm trading. So I think I should take my funds and just hold it till next week, and then we'll come back next week and do what we gotta do. So right now, let's use the bathroom real quick and then let's go walk Zion. All right, guys, we are now walking Zion and it is currently 8:10. So trading session has started and we are getting a bit of a reaction here, but I am going to be patient because we haven't came fully up to my area of interest. We're just in a 4-hour supply, but I'm expecting it to go up to this 15-minute supply and we're almost there. It's just not fully there yet, so I'm gonna be patient, and I'm only taking this on my combine. I'm not gonna take this on any of my like live accounts or anything like that, but on a combine just to pass it, I don't mind taking this. So we're gonna wait and see if we can get a good closure on this candle to the downside, and if we do, we're gonna then drop down to the 15-second and take our entry. So let's go ahead and wait for this to happen, and I'll let you guys know if we end up taking this trade. Let's go.
All right, guys, so we are back at the house after walking Zion, and we ended up taking a trade and we ended up taking a dub. We only took it to a 1-2 though, just because today's Friday. For one, I really wasn't trying to trade anyway, and once we were in our position, the volume just died down. We kept going in our direction though, but the volume just like completely disappeared. So I got out where I felt safe, and I was at a 1-minute demand. And looking at the chart right now, it's flipping and going in the other direction. So I'm glad we got out when we did. Let me show you guys what that actually looked like. I'm actually gonna put it on the screen. So last time I had someone comment, was like, can you show us this chart? So I'm gonna show you guys this chart now. So let's go.
Alrighty. All right, so this is the trade that we took. Let me just show you guys what it looked like higher time frame. So on the 4-hour, we had a supply right here created off of this gap. So jumping down to the 1-hour, you can kind of see we had multiple highs right here that we could target, and then dropping down to the 30, like still no real supply other than like this over here, and we've already tapped into that. So I would assume that this would be the high that needs to be protected. So then dropping down to the 15, you can see we have a very tiny supply right here on the left. Once we tagged into it on the 15-second, all I was waiting for was the break of the low. I wanted to take my first entry up here, but I just didn't want to take the chance of losing just because we pushed into the zone so fast. I just didn't want the momentum to keep going up and then we get stopped out. So I just waited for more confirmation. And once we broke out of the zone, the first time we started to pull back in. So I was like, okay, now we should be retesting the high. And right here, you can see we dropped down again, made a high, dropped down one more time, came back up, and we started to respect. So since we didn't come back even higher to break this high, I waited for another strong candle to the downside, which happened right here. And then as soon as that candle closed, I took entry. And as you can see, all of the momentum just died. Like we kept going in the direction that we wanted, but then all momentum died. And then we really started playing around at this demand down here. So I got out. So we secured a 1-2, pretty easy, straightforward trade, and I'm glad we got out because it looks like momentum is pushing back up and we might be breaking this high. So I'm glad we got out when we did, because we really got the only bearish move to the downside. So I'm happy with that, bro. I'm not gonna even complain.
So I'm super happy with that trade. I'm not even gonna lie, especially because we weren't even supposed to be trading today. Today was Friday. We only took it on the combine, so I'm like, it is what it is. Like, it's a good trade, but it really doesn't really matter, if that makes sense, because we risk a good amount and we're really good in profit. One more good trade and this account will be passed. 1 or 2, depending on how risk heavy I go. But if I'm pretty risk on for the next trade, then that trade would pass the account. But we didn't take it on any live accounts, no express accounts, nothing like that. So, I mean, I'm happy with the win, but like, it just is what it is. It's another day at this point because it's not really putting no money in my pocket this moment. So let's go ahead and run to Dunkin' Donuts because my wife texted me and she wants some Dunkin'. So let's go get some Dunkin' for my wife. Let's go.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, can I have a caramel craze iced latte,
What size?
large?
Anything else?
And can I have a croissant stuffer?
Anything else?
And your wake up wrap sandwich with the golden barbecue?
1.
2.
Okay. Anything else?
And an ice cream cake donut and a blueberry donut. That is gonna be it. Thank you. Eat, 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 eat. Bro, this shit is gonna hit, my boy. Hold on, let me put y'all down real quick.
22:30.
All right.
So we're heading to work. I just got here on time. So I'll see you guys once we get inside. Let's go. All right, guys, we are on our first break. Work is going pretty good. Can't complain. I just so ready to get this week over with. I feel like this week has been dragging, bro. Just because my days off are kind of messed up because of inventory tomorrow. I feel like this week has been dragging. But tomorrow we don't work until 5 p.m. So tomorrow should be that day that kind of feels a little bit better throughout this week. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be like the end of our week. And it should feel a lot better than all of these other days. So I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow and getting this week over with. I'm so over it this week. But overall, it's been a great week. I can't really complain. I'm just so ready to get it over with. It feels like this week has been dragging for sure. So once this week is over, we should be good overall. Even the market is pulling back, so we should be good for buys next week. So maybe next week would be like the good week starting this month, because this month overall has been pretty bland, but it is what it is. So I'll see you guys once we go to our lunch. Let's go. All right, y'all. I completely forgot to pick the camera up when I went on lunch, but we had lunch. It was great. We had mac and cheese, leftovers from last night. Now we're on our last break. We have about an hour before we're leaving. So I think once we get home, we're not really doing much of anything. I think when we get home, we're not really doing much of anything. We might do some editing. I'm not 100% sure. I really do need to get some editing done, but I'm not super pressed because I have pretty much all day tomorrow to get a bunch of videos out. So hopefully I can get all of that done tomorrow, but we shall see. So for right now, we're going to sit and enjoy our break, and we're about to call the wife and see what she's up to. So I'll get back with you guys once we're leaving. Let's go. All right, guys, we are off of work. We're heading home. I am overstimulated. I need some alone time in silence. Bro, when I tell you I was being tested towards the end of the night, like there was just this one dude, and bro, he was trying so hard to get me to act out of character, and he ended up being the one leaving mad, and I ended up laughing in his face. Like it was, today was a day. Let's just say today was the day. The devil was trying to work, but God was on my side and God was calming me down. Because when I tell you I was boiling on the inside and I wanted to spaz on him, but I let it slide off, and then my manager came over and put him in his place, basically. Letting him know that I was in the right and that he was in the wrong, and he should have just did what I was asking instead of giving a hard time. I was doing something as simple as asking for his membership. Keep in mind, we need the membership in order to start the register. So I asked for his membership and he told me no, and that he wasn't gonna give it to me, and that I needed to learn how to do my job, basically. And I told him, that's fine, I'll call a manager for you. I'll call a supervisor for you. And then he looks in my face and asks me how long I've been working for Costco. I tell him 10 years, because I have been working here for 10 years. And then he looks and says, well, you're gonna learn how to do your job today since you haven't learned in the past 10 years. Insane, bro. Insane, so insane. But it is what it is. My manager came over explained to him that he was in the wrong and that he should have just gave me the membership, because he ended up having to give me the membership anyway. And he had it in his pocket. He just didn't want to give it to me, bro. Like, when I say the devil was working, bro, the devil was working. But he didn't win. He will never win. God will always be on my side, and I will forever be on top, because God will forever be on top. And it's as simple as that. But right now, we're gonna head home. Let's go ahead and get to the crib, because I miss my family and I'm overstimulated. So let's go home. Let's go.
All right, y'all. I am sitting outside now. We're watching some YouTube. We got the candles going, so we got no mosquitoes, and we got Zion. And I'm probably gonna end the video here. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, stay unplugged. Deuces.